Hey guys, and welcome to Elder Scrolls. I'll bring it over here, hold on. We'll be playing Elder Scrolls, and my sister's on a call with me, so let me bring her back up. Alright, play.
Woohoo!
Oh. Availability. Accessibility mode. Do I need the accessibility mode?
The what mode?
The accessibility mode?
Accessibility.
Accessibility mode allows you to use the options such as screen narration as well as alternative menu navigation. I'll say no for now.
Okay.
I like break, so we're doing all break. So server select, there's NA and EU.
NA, because it's North America.
I thought so. I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, lordy. No. No. Good lord. There we go. Finally. I am new to Elder Scrolls Online.
The storm is coming. As the Imperial throne lies empty, the scent of war swirls in the air. The fate of all Tamriel rests on the strength of a common prisoner's soul. Evil awakens. A long-banished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot.
Yes. There are some very dark themes in this game.
And so death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
Are you creating your character now? Is she?
Ooh.
Are you creating your character now?
Yep, I just got to that. I'm selecting my country.
Mm.
Even though I thought I did this before, but you know.
So, depending on what race you want to be, it determines what alliance you are in.
Okay, so. Race.
What race are you choosing to be? In the bottom right-hand corner, it says what bonuses you
Oh, I
get
wasn't reading
for each race. And you don't really need to be super aware of that if you're like new to the game, because you don't know like what you particularly like to play necessarily, like what weapons you'd want to use, things like that. Just like essentially at the beginning you choose like more like the vibe of character you want to play. And then you optimize later.
Yeah, I just realized the alliance is all in one segment of each thing.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, like Ebonheart Pact is the 3 on the right. Am I right about that?
Aragon, Dark Elf,
Okay, cool. I was right.
Alderney, Dominicans, High Elf, Wood Elf, and Kaji or Kahagi?
Khajiit.
Hazik, okay. And
Khajiit.
then the Dragonfall Convenient is Berton, Orc, and Renegard.
Yeah. The Dragonfall Covenant, the Aldmeri Dominion, and the Ebonheart Pact.
So it looks like they all have bonuses.
That's because of what class you're in.
Oh, I can change the Which ones have you played and chosen?
the classes?
The races.
Oh, wait. None of them are bad. I like, um, uh, I don't know. I generally, uh, care more about the style of play. And I like using, well, okay, so classes. I prefer to play Dragon Knight or Warden. Um, both of those are really good ones, especially if you're gonna be playing by yourself, and not with a group. Like some of them are specifically more like heal heavy kind of thing. Like it's a specific like role you play in a group versus like
Sorcerer
just
would be that heal heavy thing.
no, sorcerer is very combat heavy.
Okay.
It'd be more like Templar. Um Templar is definitely that. Very ally heavy. Whereas basically all of the rest of them are more combat. It's just what type of combat you like. And I prefer like either Dragon Knight or Warden. But Sorcerer is decent too. I just prefer those two. But that's the style of gameplay I like to use. It just depends. And then because I like using two-handed weapons a lot, I chose Nord this time. I don't usually choose Nord. I usually do like, well, when I was a warden, I chose Wood Elf. And I've been Breton before. I've been Redguard before. I've been Khajiit before. I like Khajiit for bonuses to stealth and sprinting, which is something that is nice. But what race are you choosing? Have you decided yet?
Not 100%.
Okay. Just let me know when you decide because I I have bought something that allows me to mix and match with alliance and race, so my alliance doesn't depend on my race. So I'm choosing Nord no matter what you decide to choose, but I want to choose the same alliance as you.
Okay. Mastermind and music all need to like. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with the high elf in the warden department. That seems to be something that I'm liking a lot.
Okay. No. I can hear your a little bit though. You might want to turn down your music
Yeah.
because, yeah, I'm hearing it a lot.
Master volume just all over again. Music volume all the way to 15. Okay.
Noise.
Alright, that's a lot better. Alrighty.
I didn't choose the same class as you, but I don't think it should be a problem. I think that one doesn't matter as much as the Alliance.
Okay.
Because the Alliance determines where you start, I believe.
I'm gonna go with that one. Hairstyles, pretty much my hairstyle that I have right now. Headpiece. Okay, that makes sense. Head marking. I can hear Sparky snoring. Okay. Thinking pretty much. 8. 8.
Would recommend the tutorial.
Yes.
How do you feel? Can you move?
Okay. Yes. Wow.
This game is awfully loot heavy, by the way.
Loot heavy?
Yes.
Maybe.
It's like environment. You'll eventually learn which thing looted and which can't.
Okay. Alright. Oh, that's nice. They don't want you to set it on fire. Ah, there it is. I missed him.
Slowly now. You've been through an ordeal.
Ugh.
Take a few moments to collect yourself. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take our arms, and protect yourself. Then find Lyris Titanborn.
Who is he? Okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Are you all right? My name's Lyris.
Is that you doing that?
You've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Oh.
Dead. Must have been the brunt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way. Moving.
So I really don't like my mouse.
Let's go.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. This place is an abomination. You can almost feel the hatred emanating from every rock. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say? Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. I'm sure you do, and I'll answer them as best I can. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself. A man named Manamar. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving. We should keep moving. Well played, friend. Marquez Beard, you are good in a fight.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The god of schemes can see every part of Harbor. We need to distract him. The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will also be blinded for a time. What's your name again? Target practice? The sentinels are connected. Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
bow and what in the PM?
So I have a shield and then I have a range right? I can't have them both at the same.
Who taught that one to fight? God of self-punishment?
And still be able to use. You can either use the
One. There are weapons. Bows are one of them. A lot of times, magic are a magic weapon, but of game sound and voice chat trying to coexist.
Try to be inconspicuous. Just got free of this place. Last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's whacking it. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day in the middle of the night, Two dead kings got up to fight.
Hello, what's this?
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Okay, hold on. Check.
That might have been a fair fight, if there were 3 of you. This place stinks of death and decay. This is the part where you bleed to death. prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright. Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It'll be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the prophet. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your own self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is, as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring. There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Damn. Okay.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Alrighty then.
The Vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between
You're
worlds
lovely.
disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
I finished the first quest. Is that you jumping? Yep, that is.
If you come over here,
You there,
that
wait.
person.
This
Talk
one
to him.
needs to speak to you. Welcome to Canarthi's Roost, friend. The hurricane must have been very disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your voice down. Try not to draw attention.
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy.
You are just what Bandari ordered. Between your hands and Raz's good looks, we are certain to see this through. First, a question. Where did you come from? A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from? Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand? You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or, come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you. Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in.
Okay. First thing first, there's a sky thingy.
Commander Karen, a moment. Speak to survivors.
You have a little pet following you, it looks like.
Yes.
This is taking forever.
Charge. Let's go. Isn't that adorable?
I have a thing that says talk to Commander Carmen.
I also. Rosendor. I like Rosendor.
Glad you're up and about, recruit.
Cool.
I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction. We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part. Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Ilsil is this way.
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something? Yes, the Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless. What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp. I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things. Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me.
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's
Let's
see how the statues north of
Yep, this way.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky. Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Canarthi's Roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we are an ally, not conquerors. Karaneth told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Canarthi's Roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers. Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
I already forgot what you said we need to do. Just ooh, we got a sword. So we've got that. Look at T-Rex's arms! That's funny. Okay. Sergeant.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there. Have you seen my squad? We were all on the little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthi's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad. I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground. I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion... I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. But hurricanes are another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am. Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glow juice. The wreck scattered bottles across the beach must be what brought out the aelids. Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since I came to. Their sweet tooth is bigger than their walnut brains. I saw one of the stupid things swallow a whole bottle of glow juice. Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before I do, tell them the ocean hasn't killed me yet.
Hi. Right behind me.
Yeah, I did to do that inviting and stuff, and I had to do that, like, by interacting with you.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet? Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling. Glow juice? You find some?
Did you give that dude medicine, essentially?
Glow juice? I'm looking for some right now.
Okay, I think there should be some in this area where this thing is. There should be some in this area.
That's funny. Okay. I got some.
Glow juice?
Yep, found
You
some.
taste like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
You'll need to find another
I'll
one,
find Sergeant
one
Firion.
right after you do that,
Get them back
because we
safe.
need to find more people and give them more healing things.
So. Trying to see where Sergeant Farron is.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news. I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Firion. How about you? Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
Find more torchbug juice.
I'm trying to piss you off. He has some in his stomach.
I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach? She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good haul. Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. As soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland. Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firion and the rest of the squad are alright. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
To the cave. Where'd you go? There you are. He said somewhere up here.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him? What do you mean? First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave? Some kind of sacrifice?
Headphones are starting to,
This is too
and
close
I don't
for my
mean,
squad to we need reinforcements. Estelle spotted a beach ship nearby.
or anything like that.
It looked intact,
I mean, like,
and she spotted Dominion.
Sorry, what?
the right side of my headphones isn't always working.
Oh.
So, I'm
We need to
only
combine our
hearing
forces and
stuff
find
out
who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beach ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around. Wait, like this. I found some glowstones while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
You aren't a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway. State your business with the crew of the Prowler. The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk? And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate the replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage. Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can. Sure, talking's easier than working. Well, Barnacle's on the arse. They're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do. Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands. The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping. John and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction. Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Khenarthi's roost. Every ship but the Prowler.
If you're not here to help, get off my ship.
Damn, okay.
Has the storm stopped? I don't think I've ever been this sick.
Investigate the undead at the Temple of the Morning Springs. Oh, we just have a butterfly in his butt. It's so sweet. Hello. Hi. Yeah, that was getting kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Feels weird to only be able to hear right here.
Oh.
Anyways, I mean left ear, not right ear. Okay. Now. To the ritual we go.
Storm the Horizon, investigate Temple of the Morning Springs, investigate Shattered Souls, and then the Golden Pursuits complete.
Okay.
The journal contains all the characters' quests.
Cast Drift.
The short line of tuck to Quartermaster Oblin's power letter.
Oh. Alrighty then. Come with me. You're behind.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals. I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call. Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Talk to Prowler's captain.
Still on the top deck.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale. The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangui recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Talk to Master Goe. I need to talk to Master Goe.
I know what I'm doing.
Sparky! Really? Come on, get down, please. I can't play my game, man. Get down. Can't play my game when you're on my mouse, buddy. She's below me. I'll snuggle with you later, not right now.
sea vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane! Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island. Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The sea vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the sea vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow. The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
You show them doing push-ups?
And sit-ups, but yeah.
Sit-ups, but yeah. Who's this with you?
I have no idea. Some random person.
Anyway. Take lodestone from sea vipers.
Okay.
Sea vipers are insane! They won't kill me today!
They won't kill me today. Return to Captain.
Make sure you check the hull for holes.
Just do your own work, Bakija. Sur and Werkveld returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank. Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Perform sucks. Anyways.
There's...
I have to go back to the other quest.
Yeah, it says investigate Temple of the Morning Springs.
Nope. Each one. Don't kill livestock. Gotcha.
You got high when I could camp last night. He's looking for yeah, I'm breaking this fool off to Hosix Hollow. We'll see the boss before his head and body parts away. You spotted Lottie in the beaches. If you want me to send me a runner-up and around the hill above Hosix Hollow, double back to the dock near the entrance.
There's loot. Right, by the way.
There's a what?
Loot.
Such as food.
It's stuff. It's components. Also, there's.
Investigate Temple of the Morning Springs.
That would be this way.
closer. Come no closer. Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach. A foolish spirit. My ambition brought me low, but I won't allow it to happen to another. The book before you bears a terrible curse, as do 2 others. You can hear it call to you, yes? But how? Are you strong enough to resist their call? Could you bring them to the shrine and finish what I did not? Heed my words. The forbidden knowledge within those books isn't for this world. They must be destroyed. The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction. On the shores of Canarthy's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral, it is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
There should be a book.
Oh, there it is.
Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Do the thing. Watch.
Now you
Also,
die.
press J
Not now, not ever.
and select Dark Knowledge.
Okay. Alright. Select Journal of Brahmin. What's his face? And Masterwork of the Indicator.
Yep. Okay. So, do you see the bar across the top?
Yeah, well, it has north, east, south, and west.
Yeah, it helps you find where you're supposed to go.
Oh.
That is the most important bar ever.
Don't believe her lies.
Finally, Beza Joe will find this fabled brush. What? What is this? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Where are you?
I'm not near the camp though.
Knowledge is power.
Come this
Oh,
way.
there you are. Sorry, I'm directionally challenged.
That's why the bar is so important. You go towards the marker.
I was going toward the marker, so I thought. I was going toward the weak looking thing.
You don't need to go to the week. You need to go to the quest marker.
Yeah, I didn't see the quest.
which is the 6th one in a row.
No. Oh, this is the top. Group, collections.
And then go to mouse. Do you have a mount at all?
No. I don't.
Okay. Well, yeah, anyways. We'll finish this quest and then we'll go to town and see what we can do about mouse.
Do not disturb the ritual, cub. Our harvest depends upon it.
Oh.
This way. Apologies, I have a notification.
What you doing?
Using my skill point. Oh. Apparently none of them are doing that.
Got it?
Revelations await.
At last, This book had best be worth the price.
What? What is that? Wait! I only wanted to make something beautiful.
So are we on the same quest now then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pain lies ahead. Turn back, Master.
This one does not understand. This shrine is supposed to be lit with an ever-burning flame. Perhaps Shehiradaro has thrown good money after bad. A simple Khajiit, doing what she can to survive. Shehiradaro came to this shrine for guidance. It said the flame gives visions to those who seek it. Answers to unasked questions. Mysteries defined by the stars themselves. And if Shehiradaro makes some gold along the way, all the better. It's a shrine to Hermaeus Mora, Daedric Prince of Knowledge. They say if you stare into the fire, all will be revealed. But without the ever-burning flame, there is no way to find the lost books. Tomes, lost to the ages. They're full of secrets from an earlier time. A connection to our past, and a bridge to our future. It doesn't matter what lies the spirit told. Shehiradaro will find those books. While searching for the shrine, a spirit appeared to me and warned me away. Don't you see? Hermaeus Mora rewards the pursuit of knowledge. The spirit is a test to keep lazy seekers away. That's her. It's the lying spirit.
Don't listen to these fools' words. The forbidden tomes must be destroyed. Place them in the shrine's flame, quickly. What? That isn't possible. No matter. I'll rekindle the shrine's fire with my own essence, but you must promise to destroy them. You saw what happens to those who possess the tomes. Then that is a blessing. Once the books begin calling to you, there is little time before they ensnare you completely. Burn the books. Don't let their burden destroy you.
No! The flames burn us! It hurts! It hurts!
You've done it. The tomes are gone. I can't hear them anymore. I'm certain. But no one else shall fall into their trap. You managed what I could not. But it is done, which is all that matters.
Alright guys, this is gonna be the end of this episode. I will see you